What's up, guys?
What's up, y'all? We're back, and we're gonna be watching scary video today. Supposedly, I hope it's scary.
Not my choice. I had no say in selecting the video. I hate, yo, I'm not into this, okay? It's not my thing.
I love scary videos. I love them. Scary movies, all that. She hates them. She's just gonna have to watch it. I don't care. Ready?
Oh my god, I'm scared already.
Oh my god, bro. Ready?
No.
Can't analyze these scary videos because they could be too much for you to handle. Get ready. Number 11. A truck dash cam captures somebody scrambling across an unlit highway without a flashlight or any reflective clothing. A bad choice for sure. The truck is going too fast to do much of anything, but at 14 seconds, you can see the front hood dip a little as the driver slams on his brakes. Played frame by frame, the man only makes it to safety with one step to spare, leaving the trucker grabbing his chest, with one of the scariest moments on his life caught on camera. Luckily, everyone was alright. Number 10.
I'm going to fit in my own locker.
Yeah.
Look what I just did. No. This isn't my locker.
What was meant to be a funny video becomes a claustrophobic nightmare. After this student gets trapped in a small gym locker by accident, her friend closed the door thinking she would just tell her the combination to let her back out, not knowing it was someone else's locker who had been left open. The next part is kind of confusing, so I will do my best to explain. I think her friends don't believe that this isn't her locker because they demand to know what her combination is before doing anything else.
I already told you, it's 45, 25, 41.
Only when her combination doesn't work do they believe her, which is something I hope my friends would never do to me. Anyway, I guess the locker doesn't belong to anyone in her gym class because by the end of the video, there's a bunch of girls gathered around trying to figure out how to solve this without letting the teacher know. And if you thought the whole thing was one big
why is he
skit, her
explaining
trembling
so
voice
much?
and real tears says
This
otherwise.
is way too much right now.
It's literally so hot in here, please get me out. Okay, go get the teacher.
They all realize this is kind of getting serious and stop recording from there, which probably means that they did have to go get an adult for help. Number 9. A woman gets onto an elevator, not knowing that this will probably be the last ride of her life. Almost as soon as the doors close, she starts feeling distressed and sways in place. She drops her bag and becomes so disoriented that she has to lean against the door for support. By the end of the ride, she is also clearly out of breath and in a completely different state of mind than just moments prior.
What the fuck? She possessed, bro.
She doesn't even pick her bag up as she stumbles out of the elevator into a lobby space. She staggers about halfway through the room before she becomes exhausted and slowly lowers herself face down onto the cold floor. She doesn't move for a long time, and then something impossible happens.
Hell yeah.
The elevator reclaims her.
Look at.
An unseen force grabs her foot and drags her back through the elevator's waiting doors.
I wasn't ready
Anyway,
for
manages
that.
to recognize this hotel. Please let me know where this occurred.
I thought it was
What
done.
happened next, because this video
That's
has me
old.
terrified.
Bro, that gave me
Number
goosebumps.
8. A barbecue party is cut short when a hawk scoops a snake out of the grass. You might be wondering how that could be enough to stop a barbecue, and it's not. But what happens next is...
He's gonna steal the dog.
The snake somehow gets away unharmed, but I think the whole incident could be special
Ew, I fucking hate
effects.
snakes.
The hawk doesn't
Name him
really
Jerry.
have any reason to drop the snake, and I don't think it would fly so low to a group of people when there are plenty of other nearby trees to take its meal snake to. Also, hawks have razor-sharp talons, yet this snake seems visibly intact as it gets away. Then
It's
again, maybe
evil
I
ass
just don't
eagle.
want for this to actually be real.
Ew, that shit
Number
is
7. Ill Sight is a channel that bends all of the rules, and that's why it might be too much for you to handle. They scale the crane in Hong Kong just in time to see the sun come up. As they grab yellow bar after yellow bar, Ill Sight hears a pop from above and prepares himself for the worst.
Dub. Fucking dub.
Under a thin coat of paint is a ladder rung brittle with
Would you do
rust
that?
that snaps under his friend's
No.
weight.
Are you scared of heights?
If one section of the ladder is like this,
When I'm there,
the
yeah,
rest
bro.
probably
Yeah?
isn't
It just-
much better.
I like
The
heights, but
proportions
to
are
a
even
certain
more weather
extent.
beaten, and at
You
6
feel me?
minutes and 41 seconds,
What?
his hands are covered in rust.
Like,
They
I would
spend
jump
some
out of
time
a
getting a
plane,
few
no
shots at the
problem.
top, and then they have to do it
But,
all
like,
over again on the
because I know
way
I have a
down.
parachute, but
This
that-
time without the luxury of seeing
Fuck
where the
that.
rusty spots
I'm not hanging
are
out that
before
shit.
stepping on them.
But I'm
I
crazy
don't think I could ever
Yeah.
do something like
We're gonna have to
this
do it
because I have
eventually.
a fear of heights.
Yeah.
Even watching this video is frightening for me.
Duh,
Number 6.
bro.
Look straight ahead and tell me if you can see anything in the water.
It's a gator.
I couldn't at first, but Matt
Wow.
certainly can.
Is it a
Paddle
mermaid?
away from him. Oh, he's coming towards me.
Swimming up to Matt is one of the oldest predators on Earth, something
Yeah.
that could easily grab an overhanging limb and
Yeah,
drag
bro.
you straight under. The curious alligator carves a direct path to Matt's boat to try and test out its potential prey. If Matt panics and flips his boat here,
It's over.
I have little doubt that the alligator would make a quick meal out of him
Stomach
in
hurts.
seconds while floating and
Bro, I don't fuck
exposed.
with water like that.
Back the up.
Instead, Matt keeps his calm and paddles a short distance to the shore. Even then, Matt stays put and doesn't dare exit, and for good reason. The alligator patiently waits, like it knows he has to get out eventually, which makes me wonder if it has learned this trick from a previous experience. Matt turns off the camera because he knows he might be seconds
He's
away from
explaining
fending
way
off
too
the
much.
alligator
He
with his
like-
paddle. We don't get to see how this one ends, so you'll have to ask him how
Especially
he got
his
out
little
alive.
fucking voice.
Hopefully he's still around to answer. Number 5. This 90s family vacation
Nah,
video
bro.
from the Grand Canyon shows
already see
Casey
this.
here, who is determined to enjoy the view on his own terms.
Stop!
Casey's sister is poking her foot in a hole, and then without warning, here comes Casey.
Yeah, what the fuck? Where's the railing? Why your kids?
His mother watches in horror as the boy runs towards the hole. With an unbalanced waddle of a toddler,
Grab
the
your
section of
kids.
fence
But
that
why
would have
nobody-
caught appears to have broken off long ago. I'm not sure if he was definitely going to fall off. According to the description, Casey's dad rushed forward and saved his kid in the last second.
Oh, wow.
He looks like he is standing too far away to do
Like-
anything, but I guess he's really only a few adrenaline-fueled steps away. Number 4. A YouTuber named Music Is Win is looking for inspiration to play the guitar, so he decides to go on the roof to put things into a new perspective. I don't know if it made him any better at guitar, but after what happened next,
Guitar.
it might give him a newfound appreciation for life. His foot gets caught on
fucking
something we
died.
can't see, but I think it was a shingle because they stick up just high enough to catch a shoe. He gets up and recovers with an awesome guitar solo, and I'm glad he did because gravel, rock, and wood doesn't make for a comfortable landing. Number 3,
Got tired of those.
YouTube has a real problem with challenges, and here's why. One of the earliest trends was to try and swallow a mouthful of cinnamon with no water. Just watch what happens to Zoe, Boise, and
I wa-
T.
did
I feel
you
like I
ever
need
try
to tell
that?
you that doing this could end your
I don't
life.
think I did.
They can't hold it in, and the dust starts flying, and that's when airways get clogged.
He's dead ass choking.
One of them is able to laugh it off, but
He's
the other
dead-ass
begins to
choking.
gag and sputter as he becomes unable to breathe. Listen to the sound of air rush back into his lungs.
Down the wrong hole.
Yo, get out.
Thankfully, he's alright, but that was a close one. Number 2, a YouTuber named Silent X Snails is having a bad day on his way to work that's about to get worse. First, he drops his
Ooh, that
phone on
must
the
have been
highway,
sexy.
and then a simple mistake almost takes his life. I want to know who you
Dumbass
think was at fault here. Silent X Snails is trying to drive between the cars, called lane splitting, which is legal where he lives in California. The driver
that's a
doesn't have their turn
Subi,
signal
owie.
on way in advance, so I guess Silent X Snails must have missed it because he doesn't seem to slow down. He does come out from behind this flatbed truck, so I can understand why the driver didn't see him. But at the same time, I think they should have double-checked their side mirror before changing lanes to avoid this exact kind of scenario. Before we get to number 1, my name is Chills, and if you're curious about what I look like in real life, then go to my Instagram at Dylan is. Have you seen the number out? This way, you'll be sad. Oh, but long talons give away its non-human appearance. It unsuccessfully tries to hide its hands when it sees the camera. When the person recording encounters it again, this time in the light, its feet are normal looking, which is strange when its hands were so deformed. It's probably a costume.
No,
when I first came across these clips, it was when I was watching a top 10 list about witches. I thought something about it, mostly the camera work and the lighting, looked a little too professional, so I did some digging and found the source.
I really think that I was
This is from a short horror film called...
Are you okay? Are you traumatized? It wasn't that bad.
No, it wasn't that bad. I was surprised. That one
You
video
want
did get me.
scary.
No, not yet. Not right now.
I want to watch a scary video.
No, not right now. I'm sleepy.
A few moments later.
Are you done?
Yes.
I didn't really like it.
No, it's alright. It was okay. It
wasn't scary.
I got caught once, okay?
When she was getting dragged.
That was one time. Yeah, just one time.
That was crazy,
but the rest,
it was alright.
Maybe next time. Well, no, maybe not. I don't know. Alright, guys, comment down below. Give us suggestions because he just kind of picked one. So let us know.
Because we're not gonna watch something twice. Like,
fuck you, okay? How was it again? Thanks, guys. Oh shit. How was it? Excuse me. She was saying hello. Okay. Hold on. Ready? Okay. Thanks for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed it. We'll see y'all next time.
deuces, guys.